So this project here is going to be about putting on the strut tower bar to the car. So as you see right here, I have the GT500 Magnesium strut tower brace that came off of a GT500. It's in fairly good condition. There's a little bit of nicks. It looks like it might have been in an accident. Don't know, but you see this is pretty scratched up right here. So I'm gonna drill out these two rivets, remove this plate, because I'm gonna put another one in place of it for the California Special, I think. So what I'm gonna need to do is, first of all, you're gonna have to take a 15mm ratchet and take off your stock strut tower bar if you have one. This being a California Special, it does come with the Performance Pack 1 option for a strut tower brace, and the other firewall bracing, which is here. Okay, that's going to be removed as well, and so we got to take the 15mm nuts off of there, which I've already done, and then take the tabs out of here so you can remove the cowl piece and pull that out. So let's get that removed. So once you get these pins out right here on the plastic pins for the firewall cowl, up underneath are some 13mm bolts right there. There's 3 of them, 1, 2, I've already taken 1 out, 3. Then there's these 2 here that are 13mm as well. You'll need to remove those to get this bracing out to put the GT500 one back in. At this point, once all the bolts are done, you should be able to lift it up and take it off of here. And then over, you might have to take off the battery cable, the positive battery cable, to lift it up off over this, but it can be done. This is what you're left with. So these 2 pieces here are quite a bit heavier than the magnesium piece here. Although this one is stronger here, it's quite a bit lighter than these 2. So I'll weigh them and put the measurements out there so you guys can see what the measurements are for those. Okay, so first things first is the initial strut tower bar. Weighs in at 7 pounds, 6 ounces. 7 pounds, 8 ounces. All right, let's measure the other one, which is the brace. Zero it out here. Okay, put this hook in there. And it measures at 10 pounds, 8 ounces. So we're definitely about 17, 18 pounds there for that whole thing. So let's clear it out. We'll hook it on to the magnesium one from the GT500 and weigh this. 7 pounds, 15 ounces. It feels a lot lighter than that actually, but we're gonna get this sucker put on now to the car. So just used a bit to drill out these 2 rivets, and this is what we're left with. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna measure this and get a replacement. This maybe says California Special there in red to put across here. So, yeah. Okay, you can get to a point where, of course, like I said, you have to take your positive cable off, slide it up underneath of the cowl, and then get it to the point where you can put these bolts in. So the moment of truth comes, will it fit on the car with the hood closed? I can tell you right now, I've already semi-tried it. It will not work on a normal GT hood. That right there, I can tell you. There is a lot of space above the intake manifold to the bottom of that strut tower bar. But let's get this hood a close. Let me get all my tools out of the way. And we will see if, in fact, you can put the GT500 strut tower brace on a 2018 and newer Ford Mustang GT with the Cervini's hood, of course. Looks like it's gonna work. Look at there, and it closed. No issues at all with the closing. It fits just like that. So with the Cervini's hood and with the bolts that come down, the bolts actually go in these holes right here, right there, across this way, okay? There's no marks, no scratches on this thing at all. I don't have it bolted in right now, but that's how it looks. That's how it works. So you can see when you close those down, I can put it over here. They fit right into the slots in the GT500 strut tower bar. This would not work with a GT hood. This only works with a GT500 style Cervini's hood on a 22 and newer Mustang. So there it goes. I'm gonna put the bolts in, tighten it all down. There's a lot of room in there. Let's get a tape measure, see how much room's there. So with the GT500 strut tower brace, stock manifold, you're looking at about 3 1/4 inches safely. Additional space over the stock manifold. This is a 2022 Mustang, and it has enough room to fit something. Don't know what. CJ manifold, supercharger. I'm not sure, so don't ask me in the comments. I don't know if it'll fit a CJ manifold. CJ manifold or supercharger, no idea. But that's what we got. So we'll put that on for a while, see how it is. We'll get a badge made for that right there. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Probably gonna take this off because I don't need this. This is for the GT500 strut to hold the hood up. And on the Cervini's hood, we don't have that. So probably gonna remove that piece there. It's not needed. So I'll take it off. Yeah, so right now it looks like it doesn't affect anything. Doesn't encounter any issues with spacing on anything that I've got on my car. So yeah, there we go.